is Madison Hut. We stopped in real quick and got some crepes. One more climb and then we start the big downhill into town. So here you can definitely see, so there's Washington right there. There's the road going up it. Probably can't see it, but you can see how much elevation we've come down. We were up there and then we just went boom, there, down there, down there, down there, down there, and then all the way down this thing in front of me to where I'm standing now. We're dropping a ton of elevation. This is the trail. You know, Rocksylvania has that catchy, you know, Pennsylvania, they call it Rocksylvania because it's catchy. And there were a lot of rocks in Pennsylvania. But after you summit Mount Washington and you're coming back down to Pinkham Notch, I mean, we've been doing pretty big miles, even like for the whites. We've been doing 17, 15, then another 17. But this type of hiking, it's crazy. It just slows you right down. A lot of the rocks are unstable, and you're climbing, you know, with your trekking poles or all four, you know, hands and feet, and it's not easy. So we basically go cairn to cairn. See, there's the next cairn, and all the way there's the last one. Oh, dog. Hey y'all, I switched that off pretty quickly there. I didn't realize there was people coming, and some people don't like to come up over the top of a mountain and then there's somebody just filming them. But yeah, the whites have been gorgeous. A lot more people than we're used to because of all the huts and the tourists, but we've heard accents from all over the world. We've heard Germany, we've heard French people, Hispanic people. There's a lot of different cultures here, which is a cool thing, you know, that everyone's here experiencing it. But yeah, you can see this is how the hiking is. It's just down, it's on down and on rocks, and you got to pick and choose. And when you step on a rock, you got to kind of hope it doesn't move. And then you find the next cairn, and we're just picking our way down. There's a town down there, which might be Gorham, or Gorham might be that one there. I'm not exactly sure. We're going to Rattle River in Gorham, and laundry. We need laundry bad. It's crazy how badly we need laundry and a shower. So we'll figure it out. But anyway, still just losing a ton of elevation and coming down this ridge. And we'll check in when we get down to the road. Talk to y'all soon. Hey y'all. I'm coming down into Pinkham Notch. I did get a hold of the owner of Rattle River Hostel and had a bunk set aside for myself, and a bunk set aside for Inside Out, and a bunk set aside for our new friend Sally Forth. So here we are. He gets here at 5. He does a shuttle every day at 5, and it's about 3:40. So I'm gonna have a couple hours to kill, but we just came down. You may need to use a detour if you're going up Mount Washington. We're done with that. Restrooms are here. Oh, look at this. Old Jackson Road, that's the AT. Lake of the Clouds, all the big markers are on here. Ooh, a scale to weigh packs. Anyway, here we are. Gonna hang out here, wait for a shuttle, and catch a ride up to the hostel in a little bit. I'm gonna go check out the inside of this place. Talk to y'all soon. Pinkham Joe Dodge Lodge. Yep, we're gonna go in the visitor center. Talk to y'all soon. Ooh, look at these chairs. I'm sitting right here. Good morning, everybody. Today is the day of the Wildcats. Man, look at this. I'm already up the first really steep climb. Beautiful mountains off in the distance there. Just ski lift here, and then over there, man. New Hampshire is something else, man. Gorgeous. Sorry for the hard breathing. I'm sweating like crazy, and this is not easy hiking. This is difficult. Anyway, that one in the clouds over there, I believe, is Mount Washington. There's the presidential range there. Man, it's windy up on top of this mountain. But it's gorgeous. All I can say about New Hampshire is it's absolutely gorgeous. It's hard work, but it's worth it. But get in shape if you want to come hike a section out here, because this is not like any hiking I've ever done. Man, it's awesome. We are headed back. We started again at Pinkham Notch where we left off, and we're headed to New Hampshire Route 2, which is right next to the hostel where we're staying, which makes for 21 miles today. It's a beastly day. I'm in the mood to knock the Wildcats out in a day. And after that, it's like 16 or 17 miles to the border of Maine and entering the last state. So when you hike the AT, if you want to succeed, I think it's very important to set these little mini goals. And right now, I'm not thinking about Katahdin or anything. You know, right now it's the mini goal is make it back to the hostel tonight. Then the next mini goal is 16 miles to get over the border into Maine. Anyway, it's 21 miles, so I gotta push on. Have a great day, y'all. We'll talk to you soon. Hello, everybody. Still doing these Wildcats. Coming down to Imp Campsite. So that is the trail up that way. I was just coming down right there and slipped hard. I just did a little personal inventory. I don't think anything's broken. I'm not sure if I can see it. You can see it, but there's blood on the pants. And there's, can you see it? There's blood on the arm. Oh, that hurt. Scary too, gets the adrenaline going. Oh, that was my first, I've fallen on this hike, but that was my first fall, like down some rocks that hurt. Where you get that flash in your mind of like, ooh, hike over? So, I'm just gonna slow down, take it easy, get down to the campsite, get some water. And then after that, hopefully I know the terrain gets a little more mellow. At this point, I'd just be happy to be doing an uphill. Because when you slip and fall on an uphill, it doesn't hurt the same way as it does on a down. So, interesting day. Learning lessons still. Alright, I'll check in with y'all soon. Just came down that boardwalk there. You can see they're all broken. Look at this one. I can push it. Might be time for a little maintenance out here in New Hampshire. Where are we? So this was the Appalachian Trail. That way, there's a blaze. Get to this sign, Rattle River Trail. What they do is they say Rattle River Trail, parentheses AT. So there is 4.5 miles to US Route 2, which is the end of our day. Boardwalks are cool. More blazes. I think I'm gonna hang out at this trail intersection. There's thunder cracking overhead. So here's another blaze. And then it goes off into the boards that way. I don't know how they choose to put boards. I mean, obviously they do it in places that are more boggy, but sometimes the boards are like not in a place that's boggy, and then there'll be a place that's completely mud flooded and there's no boards. So I'm not sure exactly how they decide. I am gonna wait here at this trail intersection. A lot more, you know, slippery rocks and stuff coming down. I want to wait here. Sometimes I hike a little faster than inside out, but I don't like to actually go, you know, especially in a section like this with a lot of steep rocks and possibilities for slipping. I'm gonna hang out at this trail intersection for 5 or 10 minutes. She's usually right behind me. Let her catch up. If too much time goes by, then I'll go see if she slipped or something happened. But I'm sure she's fine. She's a very good hiker. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna wait here for a few. And then we are 4.5 back to Route 2, which will give us a 21-mile day. And we're hiking out tomorrow. There's a Burger King. I'm thinking about just getting like 10 of the dollar burgers and packing them out, because there's so much artificial stuff in there that they keep good for a while. Also got a text from Joker today. He said he got back on trail in Vermont. His body was giving him more troubles, and he said he's done for this year, and he may attempt the AT again in 2020. So that was the original year I was going to attempt, actually. If I didn't have so much great support from family and friends, I probably would have had to save money for a lot longer, and I was going to go in 2020. But love you, Joker. Miss you. I know you gave it everything you had, and ain't no shame in it, you know. And I really do hope you get back out here and give it a go again. Anyway, sorry, I'm rambling. I'm rambling, y'all. Arm feels good. It's still bloody, but nothing is broken. Nothing feels too sore, so, you know, I didn't sprain a shoulder or anything while I was trying to grab rocks as I was falling. So, oh, just felt a raindrop. Yeah, you can see it's definitely a gray day. This mileage is a little bigger than we wanted to go, but, you know, it's the only option because there's no road in between. And at this point, we're getting so close to Maine, it really feels good to knock out a big day. You know, 21 miles is a huge chunk when you only have 3 left. All right, talk to y'all soon. Good morning. We stealthed right over here in the woods, right outside of town. We're heading up this, the AT is the Centennial Trail today. And first white blaze right over there. We just narrowed out of town, so we're only going about 17 miles to just over the Maine border. So today's the day we'll enter the last state. Doesn't look like too tough terrain. It is raining, so we'll just see how it goes, but we'll check in a bit. Hey y'all. We're down to about 15 miles left of New Hampshire. It's muddy. I just flipped the camera on and almost slipped right on my ass. I'm always worried about that happening. I saw the comments rolling in on the last video. I just want to say thank you, of course, to everyone who following Cairns again. Everyone who takes a little time out of their day to watch the videos. I hope you guys like seeing the trail and my experience on it. Jimmy, I saw your comment. I love you, man, and I love you, I believe. Thank you guys so much. You guys don't really know, or maybe you do know, how big of a part of this trip you guys have been. So I just came to the top of this Hogan Road. So you kind of have to look around when you come up here. There's a blaze, and here's a trail, and somebody painted in white. So we got Mahoosic Trail AT. There we go. Okay. So I guess we're coming down this way. before I was talking about setting little mini goals. So today, obviously, the mini goal is the Maine border. Anytime you see a intersection like that, if you're hiking the trail, you want to look for a blaze. There should usually be a blaze pretty soon after. If you turn onto a side trail and you don't see there was a blaze and here's another one. You want to make sure you see those. Yeah, about 15 miles or so to the Maine border. That's what we're doing, and I feel great. We just came out of town, so the one downside to that is I'm now probably carrying about 40 pounds with all the food. But that's part of the town, you know. Town is nice because you resupply, and anytime you're starving and you're walking through a Walmart and the Snicker bars are only 80 cents and the ramens are 30 cents and the big bags of mashed potatoes are 88 cents, it's easy to just go like, I want this and I want that and I want that and this and then. Before you know it, you're like, huh, I'm not sure why I just grabbed 15 pounds of food. So, but anyway, that's what I did. So I got way too much food. So the plan is to just kind of buckle down and hike this 15 miles. And tonight I'm gonna try to eat dinner and then relax and then eat dinner again. Do 2 dinners because I'd like to do whatever I can to make the food bag lighter. All right, we're going down this way. Looks muddy, looks slippery. I'm gonna flip this off. I will talk to everybody soon. Hey y'all. As you can see, sometimes this is the situation. It's so nice. I was talking about boards the other day. It's so nice they have these boards. They just disappear into the water and they get deeper when you step on them. Trekking poles can go down about that far. So this thing is deep. Like if you get a foot in there the wrong place, you know. So when people say, oh, when you're hiking the trails, it's not just a flat path. This is exactly what you deal with sometimes. Anyway, I'm going to attempt to navigate across this. I'm not going to do it with the phone because I know as soon as I hit that off-balance step, I'm going to need trekking poles on both sides. But I'll check it on the other side, make sure you guys know I got across okay. Look at this. So this looks like it could be solid. Nope. Nope. So I'm going to navigate across. I'll see you on the other side. Alright, I did make it on the other side. So it went from there to those wood, to this log, across, to this piece of log, to that rock, to this board. It's a lot of fun, but of course the shoes are muddy. So yeah, I don't know, with the boards it's like they put them in, but it's sort of a game anyway, because it's like, oh, there's a board, but it's all the way submerged in water, so have fun hopping across logs. It's like, well, if we're gonna hop across the logs anyway, maybe just don't have the boards there. I don't know, it's weird. You can see how rooty this is. It's all about, you know, picking your steps, because when you hit one of those roots the wrong way, it's just your ankle gives out and twinges through your whole leg. So that's a lot of fun. So we're just moving our way carefully. We had rain today. It's blue skies now, but it was raining earlier. So everything is a little more wet. I just passed Dream Lake and Peabody Spring Trail. So I think I'm about 2 miles to the campsite. I'm gonna stop there, have a little snack, some water, just kind of relax for half an hour or so, get that middle of the day break in, and head on the rest of the way up and over Mount Success. And I'll check in there. All right, I've just come up to a trail intersection. That's the way I came. That is the Austin Brook Trail. So that would be the point 2 into the shelter. I'm not going to do that point 2. This is me here, Mahoosic Trail, AT Success Trail, so that's up and over Mount Success. Carlo Cole Campsite is where we're headed. So in 5.4 miles we will be in Maine, the final state on the AT. It is a crazy awesome feeling to be so close to the border of the last state. I'm gonna stop right here at this sign and have a little snack for you know, the final 5.4 push. It does have a big climb in it up and over Mount Success, so we're just gonna take it slow. It is 3:20 in the afternoon, so 5 miles. Still probably be 3 hours of hiking, so probably hang out here till about 4, get into camp around 7. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, check in with y'all at the border.